Today I woke up in the mood to crash something. No, don't worry, it's not a car or an airplane or anything, trust me. uh, Wait, now I gotta make this up so the FBI is not on me. Alright, so today we're gonna be crashing a Roblox game. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. It's gonna be pretty hard because, well, everybody knows they crash when you don't want them to, but they don't crash when you want them to, which is exactly what we're gonna do today. So, the first thing I gotta add in my game is, well, probably a brick spawner, so I'm gonna call this, brick spawner, because I'm not, feeling too creative today, so I'm not gonna put anything too special. We're gonna name this handle because, well, everybody knows Roblox does not like tools that don't have handles, and then we're gonna make it the size of a little tiny block. Boom, that sounds good. Well, that looks good. So now we're going to make a script. And yes, it has to be a script, well, because if we don't make it a script, then it's just not going to crash. It's going to be on the local side only, and I want it to crash the entire game, not just the local side. So, now what we're going to do is make a part. So local part equal, oh wait, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Local tool equals script.parent, and for all of you who don't know what script.parent is, it's literally just the script's parent. Should be pretty self-explanatory, but hey, I mean, not all of us understand this type of stuff, no matter how simple it looks to us veterans. But anyways, we are going to do local part equals script dot, or not even script.parent, we're just going to do tool.handle. And I'm not even sure we're going to use this, but it's useful to have either way, just to be safe. Now we're going to do tool.equipped connect function, and that is going to give us a function that will, well, connect to the function when the tool is equipped by the player. So just to show you, I will do print I was equipped. There we go. All right, so next what we're going to do is tool.activated connect function. So what this is going to do is when the tool is actually clicked or activated, it is going to run the inside of this, which is going to say, well, I was going to tell it to say something. Oh yeah, local running equals false. First of all, we have to set that to false so it doesn't just start running on its own. Running equals true, tool.deactivated, connect, function, running equals false. Boom, there we go. All right, so while true, do, or actually no, while running, because running has to equal true, do, and then we're just going to start spamming bricks wherever the player's mouse is located. So first of all, we have the mouse right here. So we're going to do local part, oh wait, whoops, local cloned part equals instance.new, which is basically telling Roblox we're creating a new instance, which we're going to actually make a part out of that. So local clone part equals instance.new part. Cloned part is going to equal the workspace because, well, we kind of need that. Oh, no. Oh, there go my ticks. For any of you who are new, by the way, I'm just going to take a slight pause here. I do have Tourette syndrome. It's not acting up way too much right now, but there will be a couple videos that you'll see where I'll have to bleep out a lot of stuff. But yeah, basically, after we put it into the workspace, cloned part dot position is going to equal to mouse dot, oops, hold on a second, origin dot position. There we go. So in theory, that should work. I would say add task.wait, but our purpose of this is to crash the game, not to uncrash it. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work at all. Are the parts spawning? No? Okay, so that didn't work. That's great. Maybe because, well, that's tool.activated connect, running equals true. And then, I got stuck right here. All right, so I'm not even going to pretend like I know what I'm doing because I have not touched Roblox scripting in a long time. I mean, like, I restarted doing it like 2 months ago, and I started learning again, but I used to be able to do this. It's a little bit rusty now because I was working more on Python and stuff, which are other coding languages. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So for now, we're just going to do tool.activated while true do, and then we're just gonna do the stuff that is in here. There we go. And now, if I'm correct, this should just start. Hello, do you want to work? This mouse is low. The challenges that come with development are not even funny. Look at this. This mouse is no longer active. Sir, I think the mouse was just defined when we opened the... Oh my god. Alright, Roblox likes to do this stuff sometimes, so to make it easier on us, we're just going to go ahead and use a local script. This isn't going to give the same results as I wanted since, well, I can use remote events later. Alright, let's see if this works now. Position is not a valid member of work. What? Clone part.position is equal to mouse.origin.position. Oh, whoops, clone part equals game.work. Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm absolutely stupid. Alright, there we go. So now we're gonna... Well, that was fast. Well, that came faster than I expected. Oh. Oh, that's not good. I think my Roblox just crashed. Guys, I don't think my... Alright, so my computer is back, and, yeah, I started recording like a minute ago, but for some reason it wasn't recording. So I made a couple advancements to this. I'll just go ahead and explain every single part of it for you, because I know that I did that while you guys were off the screen. But, yeah, basically, what it's doing is defining the tool, script.parent, we already did that. Player is nil for right now. Nil basically means nothing. Mouse down is equal to false because that's just a variable that we declare the mouse with. When the tool is clicked or activated, and while it is clicked or activated, the mouse down will be true, and while the mouse is down, if there is not a player, then it'll break, it'll just stop. If there is a player, it'll continue, and it'll go down to part, it creates a new part. Vector 3 is a vector that has three inputs. Vector 2 is vector that has two inputs, typically x and y, so usually 2D, while vector 3 is more used for 3D objects, of course. The position is getting the player's character. Well, it's not getting the player's character. Basically what it's doing by this is player.character basically is an inline if statement, so it'll check if there is a character. And then the player.character.head.position is the actual location of the head, so the actual position of it, plus an extra couple, what's it called? Plus an extra couple studs. So, and then basically it's just going to add a random brick color. You can do brick color.random, you can do brick color.red, green, gray, blue, whatever you want. You can do anything with that. So task.wait is going to wait a small... Actually, I want it to crash. I'm not going to add that delay. So yeah, now that we've got that, let's go ahead and test it out. There we go. All right, it works. It works. Oh, it's not lagging enough. And the funny thing is, if you click on client, it'll stay there because I updated it so that it can be in a script instead of a local script. How good is that? Yeah, it's really good. So yeah, basically, now if we do this, it's gonna have a little bit of a party. Yeah, let's see how many. Oh, that, wow, that's, oh god, oh wow, that's just a lot. I'm gonna try, what if I do a 0.0005 second delay for these? Is that faster? No, actually, I think that might be a little bit slower. So I guess no delay is the best way to go, and then we'll just wait for the task to finish. So task.wait. And actually, just to go ahead and speed this up a little bit, we're gonna add 4 parts, just 4 parts at a time. And that'll go a lot faster. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Oh wow. That is making me lag a lot. Let's turn on my performance stats. Maximum frame rate, we're going to set all the way up so we can get the best. Quality, we're going to set all the way down because we need to make sure that this crashes even on low graphics quality. Performance stats, ping 20 milliseconds and, oh, whoops, that's not good. Let's see. Does anything go up? What about, okay, CPU isn't really going up too much. Ping is definitely going up. It just went up by like 40 to 50 milliseconds. The receiving and the sent data or memory, network is basically the same. GPU, we're not using much of the GPU because I turned down the graphics all the way. However, that isn't even the actual usage of the GPU. That's how long the GPU takes to respond. So higher the response time usually means more usage, but you can't really always rely on that. So far it is not crashing. I really want to see if it crashes Studio when I open this. No, it does not. Wow. So I feel like I should make this more chaotic. How are we going to do that, you may ask? Well, it's easy. What we're going to do is we're going to take this out. And we're going to actually take all of those out. We're going to do local function spawn. And then we're going to do, there we go. Boom. So now we're going to do that. And spawn will give us, we'll actually just go ahead and call spawn alt and then local function spawn, which is going to be the main function. It's you won't really understand what I'm doing. You might not understand what I'm doing, but don't worry, I'm doing something good. Then we're just going to spawn a ton of those. And then once we do that, to multiply the process even more, actually, that's probably going to crash it immediately, which is the point, but I wanted to make it a little bit harder to crash. There we go. So that's good. Now we're going to go here, and we're going to spam spawn. We're going to spawn it 4 times every single time that they click. Yeah, oh, that's much faster. Whoa, look at the ping go up. Look at the ping go up. The ping. Look, it's going so high, you can barely see. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to let it go and do its thing now. Oh. That is lots and lots of lag. Oh, it's getting closer to me. I don't feel comfortable. Whoa, they're literally growing to the sides. Yo, it's making me lag so much. All right, so we got the first one done. Let's see, what else could we make it lag? Let's make an NPC spawner. So how we're going to do this is pretty similar, except we're going to do this, and we're going to call it NPC spawner. We are going to grab a model of an NPC. So we're going to go into rig builder. We're just going to grab an R6 noob, so block avatar. And then to make it look like a noob, what we're going to do is we're going to do body colors. We're going to make it so that the left arm color is going to be yellow. Wait, where is it? Yeah, that's a good enough yellow. Right arm color is going to be yellow. It should be new yellow, I think. Yep, there. The body is going, well, the head is going to be yellow. The legs are going to be yellow too, so we're just going to keep on adding yellow, 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 yellow. And then the torso is going to be blue. The blue is a little bit more harder to find, a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Should be about bright blue between this. Okay, that looks about good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to go to rig, and we're going to copy it into replicated storage. That should be good enough. Now we're going to do local rs equals game colon get service replicated storage, and then local rig equals rs colon wait for child rig, and rig wait for child is essentially just going to postpone the entire script until the rig has been found, and if it's not found, it'll return an error after 5 seconds because we are about to set a 5-second timeout period. So now that we've done that, we're going to actually do instance.fromExisting. And I'm not sure if this one is going to work because I know that I've accidentally forgot to do certain things. Yeah, see? Size is not, okay, yeah. There we go. So it is creating the instance, but I forgot. First of all, we have to edit some fields. And second of all, it's going to be part.primaryPart.size. And we're just going to copy that for every single one of these. Part.parent, though, is going to stay to workspace. And now we're going to do NPC spawner, and it's not going to work, of course, because, well, first of all, is it even create? Oh, okay, it's creating a, I forgot, we can't do that, we can't do that, we can't do that. We can do something, the exact same thing, except we can't do instance.new or instance.from existing. We're going to do rig clone. Boom. So this is going to be, it's essentially the exact same thing, except it can actually clone the entire thing instead of only that. Oh, hello, noobs. Why does one of you have such a big head? What is with that big, what are with the big heads? Oh, I forgot the head is the primary part of a humanoid when it comes up to R6 models. And I forgot to, okay, that sounds about right. Well, we're gonna add a ton of these. Well, this is, interesting. Yeah, this is gonna, we're getting somewhere, Wow. Wow, okay. So, something else we could do, it would be to, what's it called? I don't know what else we should do. We should, first of all, rename this brick spawner, because, well, that's what it is, and that's what we did last time. But yeah, this is, going pretty well so far. Let's see what we should do next. Maybe a time change would be, what if I make a frequent thing where, here, I have an idea. I'll go to tool, time changer, and then we're gonna make a script that equals local lighting equals game.lighting, and script dot, whoops, local clicked equals false, and then script dot parent dot activated, and actually I forgot, we can just do local tool equals script dot parent tool dot activated colon connect function. We're going to define, let me make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I'm still recording. Am I still? Okay, I'm still. Oh my god, my OCD. But yeah, basically what we're going to do after this is clicked equals true. While clicked do. And then during this loop, we're going to do lighting dot time of day. Or no, lighting dot clock time. And clock time should be up to, yeah, it's up to 24 hours. So 12 should be midnight, yep. 14 is still night. 18, what about that? Oh, what about 1? Why is the sky so black? Why is it so dark? Don't cancel me, please. Okay, so the sun's up there. It's, the sky is just black for some reason. So yeah, we're going to go over here. Lighting.clockTime equals math.random. And then we're going to choose the numbers. Minimum is going to be 0. Maximum is going to be 24. And then task.wait. So this should change up the lighting a little bit. Not a little bit, a ton of it, a lot of it, whatever you want to call it. Function. And then we're going to do clicked equals false. Okay, so now time changer should change the time of day. Okay, so it's that's not working. So what we're gonna do instead of that is lighting.clockTime. Oh. Okay, so on this it can only be the client side, so we're gonna do local script, and then we're gonna move all of this into there. I keep on pressing Control S by accident. Then when we tap on this, it still doesn't work. No. Okay, well, that does not, well, that's not working. While clicked, equals. Oh, no, I can't edit. It's the same thing. You know what? That is what handy dandy Ask Assistant is for. Even though most of the time the Roblox Assistant will literally screw up all of your scripts. What's wrong with this? Now, don't use Roblox Assistant if you're coding. I'll tell you that right now. It screws up your scripts almost half of the time. However, it can be useful in times that, well, you don't really have any other option. What is wrong? All right, let's see what it says. Oh, it did it for me. Oh, okay, so it's saying that apparently we have to have a script and then a local script, which you could have just done a script in one, but whatever the AI says, you all know AI is 20,000 times smarter than humans. Not in Roblox's AI's case, but whatever. Well, my battery is getting a bit low, so let me pause really quickly, and then I will come right back. Alright, I am back, and, my computer's plugged in now, because, I don't like to keep my things charged half of the time. I don't know why. It just, that's just how my brain likes to do things, which, I really gotta get out of those habits, but whatever. So, now, in theory, if we go into the game, if Roblox's AI is not that dumb, it will not result in a time change. Wow, can you look at that? I honestly couldn't believe it. Yeah, there's no change whatsoever. Yeah, so go just Roblox AI, you really have to shut up. Oh my god, it didn't even. Oh, I forgot. Why did you even put it in there? Still no time change. People. Oh. I'm an idiot. This is gonna have a seizure warning before this, and also just after this, and I have seizures, so this probably isn't the best idea. But, wow, that's, oh, worse. That's worse. Okay, so that does a lot. They got mad. My NPCs got mad. And now, on top of that, we're going to do the time change. And let's see. Oh my god. Okay, we're going to add one more thing in the hope of Roblox actually crashing. And, yeah. This is going to be scary. I don't know how this is going to behave. Anyways, so what we're gonna do is this. Wait, what were we gonna do? Oh, okay. Yes, we are going to do this. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a random free model car, and then we're gonna make it start spamming cars into the game. This is gonna be the final stage of lag, and, well, it should not end well, if I am right, I think. Oh, it didn't spawn in. Why isn't it spawning? There we go. Okay, so, this is gonna be an interesting one. I'll just rename this to 2021, because why not? Or actually, no, I'll rename it to car, because it's a car. So now we're gonna do that, and we're going to go to our trusty car spawner. We're gonna go to our script right here. We're going to look for a little thing called a car, if I'm correct. All right, there we go. So that should theoretically work. Now, don't quote me on this because it probably won't work. However, it may work. So car spawner. Let's see. Start car. What the size? Oh, we're not trying to change the size of it, and we're not trying to change anything but the position. Okay, there we go. Nil with position. Okay, so that's not good either. Let's just take all of this out, because what's gonna happen is it's gonna just load into the game the exact same as it was in the game before I put it into replicated storage, so it will load in the exact same position. And it Oh, look at my ping. This lag. Oh. It's getting kind of hard to touch my escape key without feeling like my fingers are gonna blow off. Dude, I haven't even clicked one single thing in like, what, 20 seconds now? Okay, now I can... Oh. 12,000 ping. Okay, I think this was our goal, wasn't it? Oh, no, I do not want to. Yeah, this was kind of our goal, and, well, we may or may not have just met it, and, well, yeah, that... Well, guys, my Roblox crashed, and, well, I guess that was the point of the video today, but, I'm going to leave a link to where you can download this, masterpiece of a game, if you want. Please like and subscribe. I'm trying to become a popular dev on YouTube. Not gonna happen, but it's worth a shot, so please subscribe. Please tell your friends to subscribe. Please like, please comment, please do everything. You already know the drill. I'm sure you've been on YouTube before. Just, yeah, remember me, please. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!